What's up, North Laurel Nation? I'm Athletic Director Ethan Eversole. I'm joined by Principal Jamie Davis, and we would like to welcome you to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network right here on your home of all things North Laurel Athletics, 98.5 WJTE, the Light of London, and North Laurel Nation on Facebook and YouTube.
We are so excited about the growth of the Jaguar Broadcasting Network over the past year, and we want to continue our efforts to make the Jaguar Broadcasting Network the best student-involved broadcasting network across the state of Kentucky, to the point that we've even included a class for next year. So hopefully this time next year, we'll have even more student involvement. So we're very excited about that. We are also so proud to be able to bring you all of the athletic action throughout the year through the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
We have so many great opportunities for you to catch our student athletes in action. You can tune into various sporting events right here on North Laurel Nation and 98.5 through the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. You can also catch our monthly show showcasing all of our coaches and athletes here at North Laurel called the Jaguar Den. That's on the first Monday of every month, live from the Palace.
We want to thank you so much for joining our broadcast today, and continue to join us for action throughout the school year and supporting our athletes throughout the year through the Jaguar Broadcasting Network, the official home of North Laurel Athletics. Go Jags.
North Laurel Jaguar basketball is brought to you all season long by Revolution Physical Therapy in London, Kentucky. At 195 Commercial Drive, Suite 100, Revolution PT specializes in sports rehab, injury recovery, and personalized care to help you heal, strengthen, and get back in the game. Call 606-657-5111 today to schedule your appointment and stop letting pain slow you down. Revolution Physical Therapy, be better, move better, play better.
Whether it's a new piece of equipment, attachments, parts, or service, London's Meade Tractor is your local hometown dealer. We offer a wide selection of financing options to meet any budget. With a new location at 2800 East Hal Rogers Parkway, we have an extensive inventory, both new and used. We carry John Deere, Krone, Kuhn, ACI, HLA, and so much more. Stop in for a visit today. Meade Tractor proudly supports our area's youth. At East Bernstadt First Baptist Church, Pastor Norm Brock and his congregation are like the community they serve, a blend of good things, contemporary styles of worship combined with traditional favorites. They feel that worship is an important opportunity to sing and praise God in all circumstances. At First Baptist Church of East Bernstadt, you'll find yourself surrounded by encouraging people who want to love and serve you and help you find hope in Jesus. We're all about loving and serving so that all may know God, and you have a place here with us. We support all of our area's youth sports teams, and we say go Jaguars. First Baptist Church of East Bernstadt, here to serve.
Christmas is almost here, and Santa shops at Shoe Inn with gift picks for the whole family. Shoe Inn carries top brands like UGG, Ariat, Carhartt, The North Face, Brooks, Hoka, New Balance, and many more. Whether you're shopping boots, sneakers, or cozy winter gear, we've got something for everyone on your list. Need the perfect present fast? We offer gift cards, and we'll even wrap your gifts for free. Swing by Shoe Inn today and find out that holiday perfect pair before Santa does.
This is Walter T. Hewlett, or Coach T, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. Over my 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team. As your next Judge Executive, I will work with community leaders, business owners, and other government officials to create a sustainable economic future for all Laurel Countyans. I will help build a team that collaborates with both business and government to build a stronger Laurel County in southern Kentucky. Together, we can make a difference. This is not my campaign, it's our campaign. I humbly ask for your support and vote for Laurel County Judge Executive. It's tea time.
Paid for by Committee to elect Walter T. Hewlett, Laurel County Judge Executive. True Colors, LLC is a residential and commercial finishing company you can trust. Dustin Lewis and his team of quality professionals can do the job great or small, and True Colors is a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation. Find True Colors LLC on Facebook or phone 606-657-5300. True quality, true service, true colors. Your Laurel County PVA, Don McFadden, would like you to be aware of the homestead exemption available to homeowners age 65 and older. Applicants must own and maintain the home as his or her primary residence as of January 1st of each year to qualify for an exemption. If granted, the exemption will lower the taxable value of your home by a designated dollar amount set by the Kentucky State Legislature. Don't wait. Apply at any time during the year you turn 65. The earlier the better. You can sign up online or visit the office. Don McFadden, Laurel County PVA. That's laurelpva.com or phone 606-864-2889. Heartstrings Mental Health is a growing mental health clinic in London who believes in a patient-centered approach to mental health care. We are a full-scale mental health clinic dedicated to providing a wide range of services to meet an individual's needs. We take time to listen to our patients and collaborate with them and their other providers to develop a treatment plan that addresses their unique needs and goals. We offer the largest availability for Spravato therapy in Kentucky, and with Early Point, we provide full-scale evaluations for autism, ADHD, depression, anxiety, and more. 606-770-5086 or 863-456-1301. Or you can find us on the web at heartstringsmentalhealth.org. Jailbreaker brand flavored potato chips. Jailbreaker. Simply can't be beat. The Cell Boss blend tastes delicious with just the right blend of sweet and spicy. Jailbreaker. Find Jailbreaker at sporting events, convenience, and grocery stores all across the region. Jamie Mosley takes pride in serving only the best, and Jailbreaker brand certainly supports all of our area's youth sports teams. Jailbreaker. Jailbreaker. Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. Monticello Banking Company is a Kentucky-based financial institution with a rich history spanning well over a century. Established in 1895, we've been providing personal and business banking solutions to our customers, offering a wide range of services like checking and savings accounts, CDs, money market accounts, loans, credit cards, wealth management, and online banking solutions. Monticello Bank on 5th Street in London, serving our youth.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Your local Burger King with locations in the London Shopping Center and at 1875 North Main in London proudly supports Laurel County's young athletes. Have it your way at BK.
At BK. Have it your way.
Hey everyone, Robbie Grimes here, candidate for Laurel County Sheriff. Our youth is very important to me. That's the reason I pledged to put a DARE officer back in our schools. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience, with 18 years at the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, rising through the ranks all the way to Major. If you want a sheriff truly dedicated to seeing our kids succeed, vote for me, Robbie Grimes for Sheriff. Go to robbiegrimes.com for more information. Thank you and God bless.
Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range at 607 Don's Drive behind London's Walmart has a great indoor firearms range and affordable prices for times, targets, and all kinds of firearms. Also ask us about teaching firearm safety and handling. Walk-ups are welcome or phone 606-260-8822. Open each day except Sunday. Come in now and check out our range and simulator. And always shoot Center Target.
For quality casework since 1975, look no further than Stidham Cabinet Incorporated at 471 Nursery Road in Corbin. If you want experience, expertise, and dedication, you've found it at Stidham Cabinet. Come create your dream design by visiting our 2,000 square foot showroom, or visit StidhamCabinet.com to see a list of all of our name brand products to choose from. That's Stidham Cabinet, 471 Nursery Road in Corbin. Phone number 606-528-3648 or 800-425-0899.
Your Laurel County Judge Executive, David Westerfield, wants you to know he is seeking another term this upcoming May 2026. In this position since 2011, Judge Westerfield seeks your support as our fine county of Laurel continues to grow and expand, and also heal and recover from the recent devastation left by last May's tornado. David has several years of experience in local government with a proven track record. Judge Westerfield has laid a solid foundation, and there's more to be done. That's why he's asking for your vote this upcoming May primary, paid for by David Westerfield. Souls Harbor is a full gospel church. Powerful preaching, inspirational music, and spirit-filled worship are present at all of our services. Souls Harbor Church offers many ministries to share the gospel of Jesus. We offer various activities and groups for all ages. Ministries abound for our youth. Our Wednesday family night services provide for Royal Rangers and Missionettes. And we proudly support all of our area's young athletes at Souls Harbor. Go Lady Jags in your quest for a state title.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. This is Jalen Black, joined by Mike Black, and we are here for the final game of the Legacy Nissan Classic, and it's going to be your Lady Jags taking on the Lady Bulldogs of Hazard.
Early in the year, Hazard's played one game. They lost the other night to Corbin. Corbin beat them 63-44. Actually, that was last night. And we know our Lady Jaguars are coming off a loss Thursday night to Assumption, 51-37. So they're looking to bounce back from that loss. And, you know, Hazard typically has a pretty good team out of the 14th region. I know several years back we went over there and played. A little different game over there in that region. But looking for the Lady Jaguars to come out and probably won't see the length or the athleticism that they saw on Thursday night.
Definitely not.
But will be a good test for Lady Jaguars this afternoon in the last game of the Legacy Nissan Classic.
Absolutely. And just one player to note for Hazard is Maddie Fraunapple. Last season, she was their leading scorer, averaging 17.8 points per game. And she's the one they're going to be looking to get the most shots. They were led last year in rebounding by Braylon Eddington. She was averaging 10.6 rebounds a game. So those are just a couple players to know for the Hazard Lady Bulldogs. But I would expect them, to try to get up and down the floor pretty quickly, and probably be a heavily three-point shooting team here. But so not much to note. It's early on in the season, and we know better than anyone from one season to the next. Some teams are completely different. They have a completely different identity. But Lady Jags are looking to find a way to bounce back, and took a hard loss to start the season on Thursday night. And, they need to get their confidence up here and start to, work on some of these flaws that were revealed against Assumption.
Yeah, and after we talked to Coach Eddie Mahan after the game, wasn't happy about a loss. He was okay with the way his girls continued to fight. And he knew what he was getting into when he scheduled Assumption. That was not out of desperation. It was to see where his team was. He has some young, inexperienced guards who have a lot of talent, but they're inexperienced. And he wanted them to see that type of pressure, that type of athleticism. So I know they probably got in the gym yesterday, probably watched a lot of film, and will look to correct some of those mistakes that they had on Thursday. I know you noted a couple of times was their transition defense.
Yeah.
And defensive rebounding.
Yeah, against Assumption. I mean, it was just transition defense is just pure effort and having the IQ, the mental awareness to be able to know, okay, we just hit a shot or we just missed a shot, and they're going to be taking that rebound, taking the ball, pushing it down the floor. We've got to get back and stop the ball early at half court. So those are simple fixes. If that's one of our main, problems, as well as giving up too many offensive boards for the other team, if those are our only problems, and those should be easy fixes.
I think you'll also focus on limiting turnovers. I think we had 22 turnovers on Thursday night. Not 100% sure if that's accurate. I would say maybe more.
Yeah, and we talked about this later at home that night after the game. Most of those turnovers were just our miscommunication, our silly mistakes. It was nothing that Assumption was doing to cause those turnovers. I mean, yes, Assumption's defense was scrappy. Yes, they were up in our grill. Yes, they were handsy, but we also just threw the ball out of bounds. We also just, looked away for a second, and there was Assumption taking the ball, just things like that.
Yeah, just those unforced errors.
Yeah.
When you're being pressured defensively and, all over the floor, you're going to expect, and you're being sped up, you're going to expect some of those turnovers. But as they dim the lights here for the introductions, we'll go over the starting lineups for the Hazard Lady Bulldogs. Starting at center will be 0, Kaylee Pennington. Number 5, Maddie Fronapple.
Fronapple. Yes.
And then number 10, Carly Davidson. Number 11, Laura Everidge. And number 15, Braylon Eddington. Starting lineup for the Hazard Lady Bulldogs. I'll struggle with that name, so I apologize. Fronapple.
Yep. Now for your Lady Jaguars, the 8th grader, number 34, Laylee Phillips, who had an outstanding first career varsity start on Thursday night against Assumption.
Yeah, I think unofficially I had her with 16. I think maybe the stats had her with 14, but just 4 3-pointers, just played great.
Then you had 00, the sophomore Bella Lewis. And number 3, a sophomore Bella Mahan for the Lady Jags.
Yeah, and I think Coach Mahan talked on the post-game show. He's looking for a little bit more out of both Bellas. He needs them to make shots and to attack the basket.
I thought again Thursday night they were just very timid, very unsure, and maybe a little intimidated by that Assumption defense. And Coach Mahan told us, some of those players are going to have to, turn up the intensity, turn up the aggression on offense if they want to stay in the starting lineup. But to round things off for our Lady Jags starting lineup, number 2, Haley Combs, one and only senior here on our 2025-2026 Lady Jag team. And then number 10, Mariella Claybrook, the junior, who already has multiple D1 offers.
Yeah, and I think we talked to her parents after the game Thursday. East Tennessee State was here watching her, along with West Georgia. That's pretty good travel to come watch a prospect in their junior year. So she's highly sought after. I know a couple of those schools really want her bad. She's got time, and I think her stock will continue to improve.
Absolutely. Especially with the weather we had.
Yeah, it was snowing.
Yes, it was pretty bad weather. All right, so tip is up and won by your Lady Jags, and Lewis going to dump it off to Combs here to get things started. And right off the bat, Combs, bad pass as Fronapple comes up with that steal. Fronapple with it up top, gets it into Pennington at the high post. Pennington one dribble and back out. Eddington with it now. Fronapple step back, shot up and good. Long 2-pointer by Fronapple to start the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's a nice looking shot. So she's probably as good as advertised.
Combs with it now. Nearly another steal there, and Fronapple took kind of a hard hit to the stomach there. Might have knocked the breath out of her.
Number 5, Maddie Fronapple. That is her first and the team's first.
She's taking a little bit to get up. I think just a hard collision there between her and Phillips might have knocked the breath out of her. So our awesome athletic trainer, JoJo Markham, going to head out there and just check on her, make sure, everything's all right. And you can tell she's trying to catch that breath there.
Shout out to JoJo, looking good in his Jordan Jumpman North Laurel pullover.
Oh, JoJo. So Front Apple just going to walk it off here behind the bench, try to catch her breath. Looks like she is replaced by number 3. That is Maggie Combs into the ball game. Claybrook with it back out to Combs, over to Mahan. Mahan shot fake, step back 3 in the corner. That one left short, and Phillips was held by the neck there, it looked like, going for that rebound. No call on the play. Combs gets it over to Davidson. Davidson back to Combs, nearly lost it.
Yeah, what we noticed on Thursday night, the Jaguars switch defenses a lot as Hazard turns the ball over. Bella Lewis with the steal.
Combs makes the extra pass to Mahan, corner 3. She knocks that one down. And another thing I mentioned on Thursday night, passing up the good shot for the great shot.
That was a great example of that there.
Absolutely.
Combs could easily taken the shot, but Mahan was set and ready, had her hands up. Great assist.
And here comes that pressure defense. Claybrook corralling Pennington. That shot no good, and they're going to say Phillips fouled Eddington on the putback, so she'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's Laylee's first foul. Team foul number 1 here in the first quarter. Shot is up and good. Number 15, Braylon Eddington.
Number 5, Maddie Fronapple checking back into the ball game for the Bulldogs. She'll replace Maggie Combs. Second free throw by Eddington. Short off the front of the rim, and
got a lane violation by, I don't know if that was on Mariella. I didn't get the signal from the official, but lane violation gives her another attempt, and she takes advantage of that.
North Laurel trailing 3-4 to Hazard as Combs gets it in to Phillips. Phillips back over to Combs. The one more to Lewis. She'll take the 3, knocks that one down.
Well, that's exactly what Mahan said is the Bellas, Mahan and Lewis, are going to have to make shots, and they both made one here in the first quarter.
Great defense. Combs had it knocked away, gets it back. Now looking to push in transition, crossover in the lane, kicks out. Mahan, step back 3, no good, and rebounded by Lewis. Mahan going to get another shot at it. That one no good, and rebounded by Pennington. Front Apple now goes all the way down. A long floater, that one no good, and they're going to get number 10, Carly Davidson, for the foul on Lewis. North Laurel basketball.
It's her first, team second. Well, I think Coach Mahan wants those girls to take the open shots, but like we talked about earlier, it's that, is this a good shot versus one more pass to get a great shot?
And Lewis aggressive there, attacking, and is fouled on the floater. That foul is on 0, Kaylee Pennington for the Bulldogs. Yeah, and I think I don't think there was anything wrong with the first 3-pointer Mahan took on the right wing had she just caught it and shot it. She tried to do a shot fake and step back. I think Mahan would prefer that she just be ready to catch and shoot on that play. This is number 11 checking into the ball game. That's Laura Everidge. As Lewis can't get the free throw to go, Everidge just takes it from Phillips and into the hands of Front Apple. Everidge with it now, attacking on that left side, spinning. Great step through, and she did get away with an extra.
Yeah,
if she had just stayed on that one foot there, she had
the step through was fine, but then there was a little shuffle.
Yep. Regardless, turns that ball over and going to be North Laurel basketball. The Jags lead 7-4.
We got another foul on Front Apple. Her second. Team fourth.
Lewis gets it into Claybrook in the corner. Claybrook trying to take Eddington off the dribble, goes up and is fouled on the shot.
That's going to be on number 3, Maggie Combs. her first, team 5th. So the Lady Jaguars will shoot the bonus for the remainder of the first quarter.
Claybrook's first free throw up and good as number 1 checks into the ball game. Got a name on that one?
I do not. She is not
Not
listed
listed
on the roster.
So what I thought is Claybrook missed his second free throw. Front Apple bringing it down the floor now for the Bulldogs.
We'll see if we can catch her name, but there is no number 1 listed on the KHSA roster. And we talked about that a lot last year. That aggravates us.
It's annoying. We want to do our best, give you guys our best, but that's hard to do without a name. Davidson now to Eddington. Eddington pass was deflected, but Everidge gets it, drives hard on the left side, left the layup short. And good play there by Eddington as she was able to throw it off of Claybrook's leg and out of bounds.
Yeah, Everidge wearing that mask. She may have taken a shot to the face earlier this week.
Everidge into number 1, back up top to Davidson. To Combs, back to Everidge, high post, spinning.
And walked again.
Yep. She has the right idea on that move, but is just not executing it, taking that extra step.
No, and that's a play you've seen more and more the last few years is a step through, and it's legal, but we're getting multiple steps.
Combs out to Mahan. Mahan back to Combs. Finds Claybrook at the high post, turns, hits Lewis in the corner. Great drive by, and can't get the floater to go. Everidge now to Combs. Combs over to Davidson. Back to Combs. She'll look to drive left. Gets by Phillips. Can't get her layup to go. And rebounded by Phillips up ahead to Combs. Combs crossing over, attacking left. Got bumped before the shot. Looks like that's going to be on number 10, Carly Davidson. That foul on the floor, so North Laurel will.
They're in the double bonus.
Oh, they are, yep.
Yep, that's Davidson's second foul, and Hazard's coach is not too happy about the way the game's being officiated right now.
And we talked about this in the boys' game, the girls' game against Assumption, as Haley Combs knocks down the first free throw. These teams come up here to the 13th region, and most of the time we're not fans of how we call, but our 13th region officials, they call those handsy, touchy moves on defense. Maybe not so much in the Hazards region up in the mountains. Combs can't get the second free throw to go.
Well, I think, and coaches know that they have to adjust to that. All they want is just consistency on both ends. They want same type, similar fouls called on both ends, and I don't think he thinks he's getting that now, and that's just the way coaches think.
I disagree with that because we don't foul. That's the one thing I remember in my senior year in the region tournament. They were mad. Corbin was mad because of the fouls. We don't foul. Like, that's what we teach. We don't want foul trouble. And the other teams just continue to foul, and that's what leads to that. Mahan gets by, gets in the paint, lobs it up to Claybrook on the opposite side. Claybrook unable to get it the first time and is fouled on the putback attempt.
Yeah, and he's upset about the officiating. There were probably 2 or 3 fouls in that situation there that they let go because, that foul's on number 1. We'll see if we can catch a name. They probably passed on a couple because they thought Mo was going to put it in the basket.
And Claybrook knocks down both free throws there. Number 1, Paisley Kilburn to the ball game for the Lady Jags. And number 1 for the Hazard Bulldogs is Eliza Howard. Combs with the ball now. That's Everidge. Free throw line jumper good. Jaguars lead 11-6 over Lady Bulldogs. Combs brings the ball down the floor.
Also in the game for the Lady Bulldogs, number 4, Emily Higgins.
Nearly a turnover. Combs able to pull it back, gets it into Claybrook. 3 bodies on her immediately. Miss Lewis on the back door cut. Gets it back to Claybrook. Has a one-on-one double kick back out. Combs 3 short off the front of the rim. Lewis tracks it down, saves it into Claybrook, and Claybrook, that same ankle right there that she injured on Thursday night, just kind of comes down on top of it again.
Number 45, Ella Hubbard, comes into the game to replace number 10, Mariella Claybrook.
Everidge with the basketball now. Back up to Combs. Combs dribbling on the right side, gets it over to Higgins. She'll dump it down to Eddington for an easy layup. Jaguars lead by 3. Lewis with the ball now, back up top to Combs. Hazard in a man-to-man defense here.
Even with Mo out of the game, we're going to have another foul on the Hazard Lady Bulldogs, and that's number 3, Maggie Combs, her second. Even with Mariella out of the game, you still have a post presence in there with Ella. I'd like to see them, you still got to go through your post.
Yep.
Get the ball into the post, and then, let her make a move. If not, look to kick out.
Kilburn at the line. She'll shoot 2. First one up and in. And that's number 34, Laylee Phillips, checking into the ball game as Bella Mahan will take a breather. My guess is they don't guard Hubbard the same way they guarded Claybrook. So she may even have the opportunity, to make a post move and try to go up and score.
Yeah, they're probably not going to double down on her. I agree.
Kilburn's second free throw up and good. And
part of the, that's 10 free throws that North Laurel shot here in the first quarter. They're 6 out of 10 from the free throw line. Is number 33, Molly Morgan, enters the game for the Lady Jaguars.
Everidge, spin move, nearly lost it. Back out to Higgins. Higgins over to Howard. And Hazard's coach not very happy as he's going to call a timeout here. That's going to be 30 seconds, so we'll stay right here.
Yeah, I think, the Lady Jaguars are, still trying to get into the flow offensively. Again, everything's going to go through Mariella. We're doing a better job of cutting to the basket, moving to that open space because she sees really well out of that double team. Had a couple 3-pointers made early by Mahan and Lewis. Got to keep attacking the basket.
Yeah, you can already tell here the confidence level. I mean, it was the same thing I felt our boys team had against Lexington Catholic and what our girls had against Assumption. You know you're playing good competition, and some people crumble, but some people rise to the occasion. That ball was knocked out of bounds, going to stay with the Hazard Bulldogs. Eddington set to inbound. She'll get it into Everidge on the right wing and immediately go to post up. Everidge takes the 3, no good. And the fight for the rebound was Kilburn and Hubbard, and the ball will roll out of bounds off of them. Higgins gets it into Pennington, and it's tapped away by Hubbard. Combs comes up with it, takes it all the way down the court, can't get the layup to go, but possession will stay with the Jaguars as it is knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, good move there by Haley. She's just got to finish that. She bounces the ball into traffic there, and Hazard comes away with it, and she takes it back.
Great hesitation move at the free throw line. Not able to get the layup to go or draw the foul. This is Howard with it now, back up top to Everidge. Everidge crossing over, driving down the lane, and not a lot of contact on that play, but they're going to get number 45, Ella Hubbard, for the foul.
It's her first, team's third.
Everidge first free throw up and good, and we got substitutions here for the Jags. Number 23, Paisley Robinson, 00 Bella Lewis, and number 3, Bella Mahan into the game as Combs, Morgan, and Kilburn will take a rest. Everidge second free throw up and good. Jags lead 13-10 over Hazard. 8 seconds left here in this first quarter. Lewis with it, driving, dumps it down to Hubbard. Hubbard back out. Mahan three, no good. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Jags lead by 3, 13-10 over Hazard. You're listening to Jalen and Mike Black here on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. We will step aside and be right back.
Hey everyone, Robbie Grimes here, candidate for Laurel County Sheriff. Our youth is very important to me. That's the reason I've pledged to put a DARE officer back in our schools. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience, with 18 years at the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, rising through the ranks all the way to major. If you want a sheriff truly dedicated to seeing our kids succeed, vote for me, Robbie Grimes for Sheriff. Go to robbiegrimes.com for more information. Thank you.
Christmas is almost here and Santa shops at Shoe Inn with gift picks for the whole family. Shoe Inn carries top brands like UGG, Ariat, Carhartt, The North Face, Brooks, Hoka, New Balance, and many more. Whether you're shopping boots, sneakers, or cozy winter gear, we've got something for everyone on your list. Need the perfect present fast? We offer gift cards and we'll even wrap your gifts for free. Swing by Shoe Inn today and find out that holiday perfect pair before Santa does.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. This is Jalen and Mike Black here on the call today as we near the end of the 2025 Legacy Nissan Classic. I want to thank all the teams who participated in this year's tournament. North Laurel leads 13-10 here as we start the second quarter. Going to be Lady Bulldog basketball.
And we didn't talk much about it in the beginning, but Hazard is the favorite in the 14th region, looking to end a 30-year drought. For the Sweet 16, you know, they won 3 in a row back in the late 90s. They were runner-up last year in the 14th region.
Everidge back out. That's the deep three by Howard, no good. Rebounded by Claybrook, who is checked back into the game. Gets it over to Combs, back to Claybrook. Claybrook, hand down, man down, knocks down the three from the top of the key.
That's just, you always like to talk about being able to score at all 3 levels.
Yep.
And that's a part of Mariella's game that continues to improve and will make her even more of a D1 prospect as we get a foul on number 3, Bella Mahan.
Yeah, last season, Claybrook didn't shoot well from behind the line, but, I mean, she's been in the gym all off season, continues to come in, get shots up, and we'll see that pay off more often as we go on into the season. Fronapple gets it to Pennington. Great hands by Claybrook, knocks it away, and they're going to force the jump ball there. Claybrook and Lewis. And possession arrow points to your Lady Jags. Combs up ahead to Mahan. Back to Combs. Phillips has it now. Her pass deflected. Struggling with the height of Eddington.
Yeah, she's got a pass fake and bounce that in.
Nice shot fake. Gets into the paint. Dumps it down to Claybrook. She has to dribble it back out. Combs over to Mahan. Now to Lewis in the corner. Finds Claybrook at the short corner. Mahan has it knocked away for a moment. Picked up, recovered, and nice behind the back and scoop layup by Combs in the paint. She was able to maneuver through lots of traffic there and got the layup to go. Jags lead 18-10. Eddington left wide open. Great shot fake to get Claybrook off her feet and put the shot up for 2.
Yeah, somebody rotated and didn't get back. I'd like to see, I'm not sure what they're running here to. I know they're trying to get it into Mariella, but I'd like to see Phillips at the high post here.
Mahan takes the left wing 3. That one's no good, and no one in the lane to rebound there for the Jags. Fronapple hits Pennington. Nice shot fake. One dribble. Pull-up jumper is good at the high post. And Hazard within 4 now. 18-14. Combs pass stolen by Howard. Howard looking up ahead. Gets it back to Everidge. Everidge dumps it down. Fronapple for 2. And again, the turnovers. We talked about it.
Yeah, Coach Mahan's not going to be very happy during this 30-second timeout. Just loose with the basketball. You know, got to be strong. They're going to get out in the passing lanes. You just got to put the ball on the floor and go around them.
Yeah, and we've not had good shot selection. We're catching and shooting on the wing with the very first play of the possession before even looking in for Claybrook. And we know just because they're trying to take Claybrook out of the game doesn't mean we can't use her anymore. You can use her, and then once that defense collapsed, I mean, they had 3 people early on in the first quarter coming on to Claybrook, 3 people coming hard. And that means there's 3 other of our players on offense wide open, you know. So you still got to look for Claybrook, even though you know she's probably not going to get a shot up. She'll still be able to facilitate from inside the lane. Combs blows by, gets in the paint, Euro step, tough finish, left short. Fights for it back, but Fronapple gets it up to Pennington. Pennington, one dribble back out to Fronapple. Fronapple in the paint. Free throw line jumper's good. Tie ball game here. 18 all as Robinson gets it in to Claybrook. Phillips now has nothing, gets it over to Lewis. Lewis hits Claybrook. There's the double back out. Great relocation by Lewis. Kick to Phillips. Over to Robinson. Robinson in to Claybrook at the high post. Claybrook trying to work here. One dribble. Now we've got to move. And Combs able to save that ball before it goes out of bounds. Gets it into Claybrook. Immediate double team. Finds Combs in the lane. Shot fake. Step back. Can't get that shot to roll in. And Hazard basketball as Fronapple brings it down the floor. Howard now into Eddington, blocked by Claybrook. Saves it inbounds, but nice hustle by Lewis. And that, I would have thought that went off Everidge's hand, but official says stays here with the Bulldogs. Fronapple now over to Everidge. Wanted the 3, shot fake, back to Fronapple. She'll try. Yes, knocks that one down, and Hazard now first lead of this ball game as they lead 21-18 over North Laurel.
That's an 11-0 run here.
Robinson now shot fake, gets on the baseline, kicks it out to Phillips. Robinson will try a corner 3, knocks it down.
3, Paisley Robinson.
It's a big shot by Paisley Robinson.
An 8th grader.
Needed a bucket.
Yep. Stops Hazard's run now as Fronapple hits Eddington down in the paint, and Eddington unable to finish. Ball game tied at 21 all. Up ahead to Phillips. Phillips, one more to Lewis in the corner. Lewis penetrating, kicking. Robinson, opposite 3. Yes!
2 in a row.
Paisley Robinson, back-to-back corner 3s. And the Lady Jags now lead 24-21. Fronapple now on the left side, guarded by Robinson. Cross-court pass to Everidge. She'll pull the quick trigger, nearly banked it in. Rebounded by Phillips, looking to push in transition, and Combs will try to slow things down up top as Hazard's had to leave the nice bounce pass down to Lewis. Her pass deflected, tracks it down. Gets it over to Phillips, and Hazard's had to come out of that zone. Claybrook pull-up jumper, no good. Front Apple looking to push now. Everidge back to Front Apple. Deep three from the volleyball line. That one no good, and Claybrook comes in and disrupts that rebound.
Coach Todd Hauer of the Hazard Lady Bulldogs, I don't think he minded the shot. It was just how deep it was.
And Lewis able to knock down her second tray of the game. And this Lady Jaguar team fired up, showing a little emotion here as they are up 6 over the Hazard Bulldogs. So this is a 30-second timeout here.
That's the 6th three-pointer on the afternoon for the Lady Jaguars. Just not getting into the flow of their offense. Seems like Hazard's getting their hands on a lot of balls.
Yeah, I agree, and I think part of it, I think Hazard's zone defense there is kind of speeding them up, and I think that's what Hazard's wanting to try to do, because when you're sped up, you're not having time to look into the paint. So then that takes Claybrook completely out of the game, which if you're North Laurel, that's not what you want to try to do. You don't want to play into that.
I think we're kind of getting back on our heels. And not getting in a good stance when passing the ball. You can't get the ball back over your head and be leaning back.
But Lewis did a great job there of, catching the ball ready. And when Eddington came out on her, she drove baseline and found Robinson for the three. Pennington, another turnaround jumper blocked by Lewis. And Claybrook now with the ball. Gets into the paint, kicks it out. One more pass from Robinson to Mahan. Three, no good. Nice rebound and put back by Mariella in the paint. Jags lead by 8. Front Apple up ahead to Howard. Howard into Pennington. Wanted the shot again. Doesn't take it. Front Apple step back three. Top of the key left short. Rebounded by Mahan.
Yeah, you've got 3 players for Hazard. Front Apple, Everidge, and Pennington. They're all looking to shoot.
Nice move by Combs, as she was able to do a nice Euro step there and get the floater to go. Jags lead by 10. Front Apple into Pennington, back out. Shot by Howard, no good. And Everidge checks in to the ball game, replaces Pennington for the Bulldogs.
North Laurel's got 6
Six
players.
players. Yep. They don't even realize it.
No.
Unless was Phillips trying to sub in there?
We're going to have a technical foul because they've got 6 players on the floor. And that, that happened in another ball game, and someone said, "Well, that's the official's fault."
No,
and I partially agree with that, but
don't.
and you disagree
because I'm a player. You agree because you're an official.
I do, and yes, when you sub in, you should know who's coming out, but also on the other hand, as an official,
you have to keep track of how many players are on the floor.
Front Apple makes both of the technical free throws. And that's big because North Laurel not only loses 2 points, they lose possession of the basketball because they had the ball.
Listen a minute. Yep. They did that last year at the beginning of the season. That's just miscommunication.
I agree.
You should never check into the game without going up to someone and saying, "Hey, I got you." But Howard with it. Everidge going to try a 3. No good. Rebounded, and Hazard I was expecting them to maybe try to hold for a shot here.
It's a good look.
Robinson again, this time from the left corner. She'll knock down her 3rd three-pointer of the game.
That was a good pass ahead by Bella Mahan, cross court. And I think sometimes we dribble too much when we've got people ahead like that.
Howard pulls up, shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Combs. 2 seconds left. Combs going to have to rise up from behind the line, left it short, and that'll do it for first half action. Lady Jags able to go on a run courtesy of Paisley Robinson's 3 3-point baskets, and they lead 34-23 over the Hazard Bulldogs. You're listening to Jalen and Mike Black on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. We'll take a minute, step aside, and be right back.
North Laurel Jaguar basketball is brought to you all season long by Revolution Physical Therapy in London, Kentucky. At 195 Commercial Drive, Suite 100, Revolution PT specializes in sports rehab, injury recovery, and personalized care to help you heal, strengthen, and get back in the game. Call 606-657-5111 today to schedule your appointment and stop letting pain slow you down. Revolution Physical Therapy, be better, move better, play better.
Whether it's a new piece of equipment, attachments, parts, or service, London's Meade Tractor is your local hometown dealer. We offer a wide selection of financing options to meet any budget. With a new location at 2800 East Hal Rogers Parkway, we have an extensive inventory, both new and used. We carry John Deere, Krone, Kuhn, ACI, HLA, and so much more. Stop in for a visit today. Meade Tractor proudly supports our area's youth. At East Bernstadt First Baptist Church, Pastor Norm Brock and his congregation are like the community they serve, a blend of good things, contemporary styles of worship combined with traditional favorites. They feel that worship is an important opportunity to sing and praise God in all circumstances. At First Baptist Church of East Bernstadt, you'll find yourself surrounded by encouraging people who want to love and serve you and help you find hope in Jesus. We're all about loving and serving so that all may know God, and you have a place here with us. We support all of our area's youth sports teams, and we say go Jaguars. First Baptist Church of East Bernstadt, here to serve.
Christmas is almost here and Santa shops at Shoe Inn with gift picks for the whole family. Shoe Inn carries top brands like UGG, Ariat, Carhartt, The North Face, Brooks, Hoka, New Balance, and many more. Whether you're shopping boots, sneakers, or cozy winter gear, we've got something for everyone on your list. Need the perfect present fast? We offer gift cards, and we'll even wrap your gifts for free. Swing by Shoe Inn today and find out that holiday perfect pair before Santa does.
This is Walter T. Hewlett, or Coach T, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. Over my 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team. As your next Judge Executive, I will work with community leaders, business owners, and other government officials to create a sustainable economic future for all Laurel Countyans. I will help build a team that collaborates with both business and government to build a stronger Laurel County in southern Kentucky. Together, we can make a difference. This is not my campaign, it's our campaign. I humbly ask for your support and vote for Laurel County Judge Executive. It's tea time.
Paid for by Committee to elect Walter T. Hewlett, Laurel County Judge Executive. True Colors, LLC, is a residential and commercial finishing company you can trust. Dustin Lewis and his team of quality professionals can do the job great or small, and True Colors is a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation. Find True Colors LLC on Facebook or phone 606-657-5300. True quality, true service, true colors. Your Laurel County PVA, Don McFadden, would like you to be aware of the homestead exemption available to homeowners age 65 and older. Applicants must own and maintain the home as his or her primary residence as of January 1st of each year to qualify for an exemption. If granted, the exemption will lower the taxable value of your home by a designated dollar amount set by the Kentucky State Legislature. Don't wait. Apply at any time during the year you turn 65. The earlier the better. You can sign up online or visit the office. Don McFadden, Laurel County PVA. That's laurelpva.com or phone 606-864-2889. Heartstrings Mental Health is a growing mental health clinic in London who believes in a patient-centered approach to mental health care. We are a full-scale mental health clinic dedicated to providing a wide range of services to meet an individual's needs. We take time to listen to our patients and collaborate with them and their other providers to develop a treatment plan that addresses their unique needs and goals. We offer the largest availability for Spravato therapy in Kentucky, and with Early Point, we provide full-scale evaluations for autism, ADHD, depression, anxiety, and more. 606-770-5086 or 863-456-1301. Or you can find us on the web at heartstringsmentalhealth.org. Jailbreaker brand flavored potato chips. Jailbreaker. Simply can't be beat. The Cell Boss blend tastes delicious with just the right blend of sweet and spicy. Jailbreaker. Find Jailbreaker at sporting events, convenience, and grocery stores all across the region. Jamie Mosley takes pride in serving only the best, and Jailbreaker brand certainly supports all of our area's youth sports teams. Jailbreaker. Jailbreaker.
What's up, North Laurel Nation? I'm Athletic Director Ethan Eversole. I'm joined by Principal Jamie Davis, and we would like to welcome you to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network right here on your home of all things North Laurel Athletics, 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and North Laurel Nation on Facebook and YouTube.
We are so excited about the growth of the Jaguar Broadcasting Network over the past year, and we want to continue our efforts to make the Jaguar Broadcasting Network the best student-involved broadcasting network across the state of Kentucky, to the point that we've even included a class for next year. So hopefully this time next year, we'll have even more student involvement. So we're very excited about that. We are also so proud to be able to bring you all of the athletic action throughout the year through the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
We have so many great opportunities for you to catch our student athletes in action. You can tune into various sporting events right here on North Laurel Nation and 98.5 through the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. You can also catch our monthly show showcasing all of our coaches and athletes here at North Laurel called the Jaguar Den. That's on the first Monday of every month, live from the Palace.
We want to thank you so much for joining our broadcast today, and continue to join us for action throughout the school year and supporting our athletes throughout the year through the Jaguar Broadcasting Network, the official home of North Laurel Athletics. Go Jags.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. This is Jalen and Mike Black. And your Lady Jags lead 34-23 over the Hazard Bulldogs.
Good half for the Lady Jaguars. Up 11. 3-point shooting's been the name of the game for the Lady Jaguars. They hit 7 in the first half. Paisley Robinson, 3 for 3. Then you have Bella Lewis hit 2 threes, and along with 1 for Bella Mahan and 1 for Mariella Claybrook. And that's what Coach Mahan talked about on Thursday night is, we got to have some girls step up and hit the open shots. And I thought Paisley Robinson was probably the difference maker there in that second quarter, because
without a doubt,
we jumped out 18-10, and then Hazard went on an 11-0 run, and
she hit
that was
three.
Followed up by 2 threes in a row by Paisley Robinson to get us back in the lead. And unfortunate that we had a technical there with 6 players on the floor, or we might have been able to extend that lead even more. But saw some better things in the first half. Still a little careless with the basketball at times, and still standing around a little bit. But I think they can build off of this first half.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've, figured out what to do on offense with Hazard running this aggressive defense. I think they're getting more confident about where to look once they catch the ball, and that's why they've not turned the ball over as much since then. But yeah, Paisley Robinson, without a doubt, been the difference maker in this ball game. To come off the bench, and I don't think people realize how hard it is as a shooter to come off the bench and to immediately get into the swing of things. Like everyone else has had, a couple minutes to get up and down the floor and kind of get loose, but no, you come off the bench cold, and you've got to be able to knock down shots. And Paisley Robinson, an 8th grader, has come in and gone 3 for 3 from the 3-point range and allowed North to push this lead up to 11 at the half.
Yeah, she's our leading scorer with 9 points. Mariella Claybrook with 7. Bella Lewis with 7. Haley Combs with 5. The Hazard Lady Bulldogs are led by, their returning leading scorer, Maddie Fronapple, with 11. 6 for Braylon Eddington, 4 for Laura Everidge. So, like we said, Hazard, preseason number 1 team in the region, had a tough loss last night at Corbin, but down 11 here at the half to the Lady Jaguars, and we'll see if they can extend that lead here in the second half. We're about ready to start the third quarter. I'd like to thank our sponsors, all of our sponsors, as you see commercials during the half and before the game, but they're scrolling on the bottom. But our main sponsor, Revolution Physical Therapy, appreciate them and their sponsorship of North Laurel High School athletics. Shout out to our camera person here, Michaela Everso, doing a much better job on the camera than our camera person in the first game. She doesn't have a headset on, so she can't hear what we're saying.
All right, Hazard basketball to start this third quarter off Pennington at the high post, out to Eddington, back up to Everidge.
Yeah, they're giving Pennington that shot at the high post.
And Fronapple jumper, no good. Rebounded by Phillips, up ahead to Combs. To Mahan, step back up to Combs. Phillips. Now Lewis. And that's pass is stolen by Davidson there up
Just
to Fronapple.
Careless, not being strong with the ball. I know that'll be an emphasis for Mahan.
Eddington out to Everidge. Three-pointer no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis looking to push up to Phillips. Nearly lost it. Mayhem with it now in the corner. To Combs. Combs kicks it out. Lewis, she'll take a three. No good. A little strong on that one. Rebounded by Hazard. Fronapple trapped. Gets it up to Pennington. Out to Everidge. Everidge gets in the paint. Goes up and is fouled on the play.
She got hit on the arm.
She heads to the line to shoot two.
That was on Bella Lewis. Her first. Team first of the third quarter.
First free throw average is good. We want to encourage everyone to stay tuned to the end of the stream, as we will have a post-game interview with our Robbie Grimes for Sheriff Player of the Game and hear from head coach Eddie Mahan. Everidge unable to hit the second free throw. Jags up by 10. Combs gets it over to Lewis. Out of Phillips in the corner. She'll pull the trigger. That one no good. Rebounded by Lewis and back out to Combs. Now Lewis gets it in to Claybrook. Finds a double team. Kicks it out to Mahan. Open. No good. But rebounded by Claybrook up and good. Count the basket. And she'll get a free throw as well. Claybrook with the and one.
Fouls on 0. Kaylee Pennington, her second, team first.
Claybrook unable to complete the three-point play as that free throw rolls out. Jags lead 36-24, and comes up with the steal. Looking to push in transition, gets to the right side, flips it up and in.
The scoop. Scoop-a-doop.
That's her 7th point on the night, and we talked about it against Assumption. She's having a much better start to this season than last year. That foul going to be charged to number 3, Bella Mahan, and number 3, Maggie Combs checks in for the Hazard Bulldogs, replacing Kaylee Pennington. And Mahan will come get a breather as number 23, Paisley Robinson, replaces her for the Jags. Fronapple gets it into Everidge, over to Davidson, then to Combs. Combs back to Davidson. Everidge looking to attack on Phillips, gets by, goes down the baseline, flips it back up to Combs. Combs doesn't have anything, she'll dribble it out, get it over to Davidson. Eddington looking for the ball. They get it into her. Ball's bobbled around. She comes up with it. Robinson doubles down. Kicks it out to Combs. Combs gets in the paint, and she did. She traveled.
Yeah. Just drug that pivot foot. It's like Robinson has tweaked her ankle.
Hazard now full court man-to-man press as Combs just blows by Davidson, gets in the paint. That same flip shot, but left it short. Hazard comes up with the rebound. And Maggie Combs loses. Ooh, I thought she lost that out of bounds.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It looked like it may have been off her, but Hazard retains possession here.
Combs gets it over to Davidson, back up top to Combs. Looking for Everidge in the high post there. Get it into her. Squares up, kicks it back out to Combs. Shot fake, nowhere to go.
Well, if they've not learned anything, Everidge gets it. She's going left.
Eddington gets it in the paint, and she's lost as she just throws it into the hands of the Jags. Kilburn now back up top to Combs. Looking to get it into Claybrook. Nice bounce pass by Kilburn. Phillips
Attack.
with nothing.
I went into coach mode there.
I did it earlier too. Claybrook now squares up on Eddington. Nice cut by Phillips. Pass fake goes up and is fouled on the play. And that right there is the example of the cut, the high post flash that we were not getting against Assumption on Thursday night. So Lady Jags are already, some of our younger girls are already learning and making adjustments.
Well, we talked a little bit about that as the ladies' first shot is up and no good. Is, when your player goes to double, you've got to go to the open space. You got to back cut. You got to cut to where the passer can see you. And she makes the second free throw.
Lady Jags lead 39-24 over Hazard with 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And Everidge gets it in the paint, spins, goes right, flips that one high off the glass, and it was no good. Combs now on the left side, loses her handle. It gets kicked out to Lewis. Lewis attacking, floater up too hard, and no one in the paint to get the rebound. Bulldogs looking to push. That's Front Apple. Back up to Combs, and that pass intercepted by Haley Combs. She's looking to go on the left side, and that ball was smacked out of bounds by Hazard.
Yeah, she kind of dribbled into a double team there. I'd like to have seen Paisley get wider on the outside on the right side, make herself available for a pass.
Claybrook was fouled by number 10, Bailey Davidson, on the inbounds.
It's going to be her fourth foul. Team third.
So Davidson will take a seat as number 4, Emily Higgins, checks into the ball game. And that pass stolen away by Everidge. Everidge trying to push on this left side, goes down the baseline, dumps it down to Eddington. Kilburn tried to take the charge there. I don't know if she tried or just plumb got ran over, but and they left Lewis, so she'll just drive all the way down and lay that one up and in.
Yeah, good job attacking the basket there by Bella Lewis. Hazard's coach is going to call a full timeout here.
So we'll step aside. You're listening to Jalen and Mike Black on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network, presented to you by Revolution Physical Therapy. We'll be right back.
Hey everyone, Robbie Grimes here, candidate for Laurel County Sheriff. Our youth is very important to me. That's the reason I've pledged to put a DARE officer back in our schools. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience, with 18 years at the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, rising through the ranks all the way to major. If you want a sheriff truly dedicated to seeing our kids succeed, vote for me, Robbie Grimes for Sheriff. Go to robbiegrimes.com for more information. Thank you and God bless.
Michael's Salon is a full-service salon offering a wide variety of hair, wax, nail, and spa services. Visit us on Facebook or go to michaelssalon.com, located at 260 Pinetop Road in London. We want you to leave relaxed, renewed, and thrilled with our services. Your happiness is our priority. So we want you to be happy with your visit and ready to come see us again soon. Michael's Salon is also a proud supporter of North Laurel Nation.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. Hazard Lady Bulldog basketball with 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Everidge hits Front Apple on the cut. Nice shot fake. Gets into the paint and floater good. Great patience there by Front Apple.
Yeah, Mo was coming at her hard. That's her first 2 points of the second half. Just a ill-advised pass, just out of control, and we just got to slow down. I know they're looking to make things happen.
It's very similar to a lot of the turnovers on Thursday night were instances like that. Everidge gets it to Combs up top, over to Higgins. Back to Combs. Finds Front Apple in the paint. Higgins will take the left wing three. No good, and rebounded by Kilburn. She's looking to push as she's off to the races down the left side. Hits Combs in the middle, out to Phillips for the three. No good, and Claybrook able to get around the box out. Gets the offensive board. Attacks, hits Phillips on the backdoor cut for the layup.
Nice play.
Front Apple now over. That ball tipped up by Kilburn. Kilburn saves it, tried to save it in bounds, but great effort there by Paisley.
Yeah, she gets her hands on a lot of basketballs. Paisley does. Very active on defense.
Bella Mahan checks into the ball game. She'll replace Bella Lewis. And number 1, Eliza Howard, will check into the ball game, replacing Maggie Combs for the Bulldogs. Everidge gets it back to Front Apple. Front Apple's pass stolen by Combs. Combs pushing, gets in the paint, hits Phillips. She attacks, and layup good off the right side.
Yeah, Laylee was shooting lights out from three-point range on Thursday night. She's missed 2 or 3, but now she's attacking the basket. And that's what you have to do when your shot's not falling.
They leave Howard. She takes the three. It's no good. Boarded and back into the hands of Front Apple. Bounce pass into Eddington is good for 2.
She just outfought Mariella for that ball.
Phillips now on the right side over to Combs. Back to Phillips. In to Claybrook.
Relocate. Coaching again.
And Claybrook just muscles her way in, leaves it short, gets the rebound, and putback is good. Claybrook with 12 points so far on the night. And Kilburn comes up with the steal. And one. Count the basket. Is Kilburn able to get the steal, take it down the court, and power through the contact there.
That'll be Front Apple's 3rd foul. Team 4th. As Kilburn gets the and 1.
That'll be 5 points there for Paisley on the night. Less than a minute to go here. Jags lead 50-28. And great hands once again by Kilburn. Just like you mentioned, just plays so tall, was able to jump up and deflect that pass out of bounds.
Yeah, she's not as tall as some others. Nice shot by Front Apple there. But she uses her length. She's got long arms, and she's constantly moving her hands and arms.
Claybrook at the high post just turns and attacks. It's fouled on the play by Eddington.
It'll be Eddington's 1st foul, team 5th.
That's a foul number 15.
And here's an area I want to see Mariella improve. She's 3 for 6 on the afternoon from the free throw line.
And not able to hit the first one. I don't think she's taking her time there. It was a real quick kind of sequence there on the free throw line. Much better that time. She's able to knock it down. Molly Morgan will replace Claybrook, and Paisley Robinson in to replace Haley Combs with 32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Starting out in a little extended 2-3 here is Higgins looking to get it down in Eddington, and foul on Kilburn as Eddington gets the and 1.
Just rotation was a little slow there. They ran that sideline break, threw it down into the post, and we just were slow to rotate.
Eddington free throw up and good. And I think Kilburn was a little indecisive on whether she wanted to go for the pass or just play behind Eddington. So she got kind of caught in between there. 15 seconds left. Mahan gets in the paint and is fouled.
Fouls on number 4, Emily Higgins, her first. Isabella Mahan goes to the line for 2 free throws.
Mahan's first free throws up and short. Second free throw up and good for Mahan.
And some strange noise from the Hazard
Yeah.
faithful here. And
That
there's
pass-
Paisley with another steal.
Absolutely.
Paisley Kilburn.
5 seconds. She's going to the rack and loses
lost
it,
control
but
of it.
should stay here with North Laurel. North Laurel basketball with 4 seconds left. And Mahan going to put Claybrook in right here. See.
So much for getting a break.
Yep. Going to see if we can lob it up here and get a bucket by Claybrook as Pennington checks back in. 2 people on Claybrook. Gets it up to Mahan. Mahan turns it over, and time will expire. That's going to do it for the third quarter. Lady Jags up 52-33. This is Jalen and Mike Black on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network, presented to you by Revolution Physical Therapy.
Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range at 607 Don's Drive behind London's Walmart has a great indoor firearms range and affordable prices for times, targets, and all kinds of firearms. Also ask us about teaching firearm safety and handling. Walk-ups are welcome or phone 606-260-8822. Open each day except Sunday. Come in now and check out our range and simulator. And always shoot Center Target.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. Your Lady Jags have possession of the ball to start the fourth. Lewis kicking it back out to Claybrook. Now up to Combs, over to Phillips. She'll take the left wing three. No good. Great crash by Lewis, so she's able to get the rebound there. She'll get it back, and she'll try for three. Yes, got that one. Her third three-point basket of the ball game. Higgins with it now. Throws it at Pennington's feet. Claybrook comes up with it. Up ahead to Phillips. Back to Claybrook. Lewis, she'll try again. No good. Rebounded by Claybrook. She goes back up with it. Can't finish, but it's fouled on the shot.
It's Fronapple's fifth or fourth foul of the game. Sounded weird. Thought I was talking in a tunnel. As Mariella makes the first free throw.
Number 3, Maggie Combs checks into the ball game and replaces Emily Higgins.
Why are you hitting me?
You're still on the air.
Technical difficulties.
I'm hitting you because I can. As Claybrook leaves the second free throw short.
I don't know what I'm going to do with my daughter. We have to fire the play-by-play person. The ball goes into Pennington.
Pennington, nowhere to go, kicks it back out to Everidge. Eddington now. Combs has it back up top. Now over to Front Apple, back to Everidge. Combs drives on Mahan and is fouled on the shot.
That will be Bella Mahan's third foul. Team's first of the fourth quarter.
This is number 3, Maggie Combs at the line. First free throw up, no good off the front of the rim. And number 1, Paisley Kilburn checks into the ball game. She'll replace number 3, Bella Mahan. Combs, free throw up and good. Three by Kilburn in the corner, no good. Clayburg fighting for the rebound, gets it out. Phillips, she'll try again, no good. And Eddington comes up with that rebound, but Kilburn comes from behind. She's playing aggressive, but just not a good foul in the backcourt there.
It's her second foul. Team's second of the quarter.
Yeah, that's the kind of foul Mahan's okay with. It was just purely out of, wanting the ball back and wanting to get it back. Combs knocks that one out of bounds.
Yeah, Haley was on the front side there and thought she was going to get her arm out and knock it down. It almost hit her in the head. The girl threw it right at her.
Eddington gets it into Front Apple. Nice spin move. Can't get that one to go. One more pass from Combs to Kilburn. That one rolls out. Rebounded by Front Apple. Pennington. Shot blocked by Claybrook. Up ahead to Combs. Combs cross court to Phillips. Phillips lobs it up to Claybrook, and she's fouled by Pennington.
Be Pennington's third foul. Second of the quarter for the Hazard Lady Bulldogs.
Lewis now with the ball, dribbles it through the middle, gets in there and can't finish, but gets her own rebound. Back out to Combs. Combs hits Lewis on the backdoor cut and just couldn't make her mind up there. She's called for the travel. She should have shot that layup after the backdoor cut pass, but she was looking to dump it down to Mo. I'm almost certain that's what she was debating right there. Up ahead to Combs on the right wing. Back up to Front Apple. Front Apple driving. Hits Pennington high post. Shot fake. Kicks it out. Nearly stolen. Everidge now going to take the three, and she knocks it down. Wanted to know where the foul was there. She just straight up turned and looked at the officials and foul. Kilburn, a Euro step. Pass fake, lays that in. Great move there by Paisley.
5 points for Paisley. I actually have her with 7.
Front Apple with it now. Gets it into Pennington. Pennington hands it off to her. She'll pull up. No good. Claybrook now. Up ahead to Paisley. Paisley nearly lost it out of bounds. Gets it to Combs. And Maggie Combs knocks that one out of bounds.
That Combs on Combs collision.
Combs to Kilburn. 3 no good. Rebounded by Phillips. Phillips looking to go back up, and that ball was knocked out of bounds by Davidson.
Yeah, I think she was trying to spin and was going to use that little left-handed floater.
And Combs' pass was lost out of bounds by Claybrook.
That's the correct call.
Front Apple bringing it down the floor. Fakes the handoff to Combs. Now gets it back to her. Over to Davidson. Davidson to Everidge. Everidge back to Davidson. Davidson looking to attack on the right side. Up and over and into the hands of Combs. Hits Pennington, and she travels. Claybrook with it now. Gets mauled. And going to be North Laurel basketball underneath their goal.
Fouls on number 0, Kaylee Pennington, her 4th.
Ball in to Phillips. Shot no good. Front Apple now pushing down the floor. Gets on that right side, comes up, shot right into Claybrook's hands, and Kilburn comes up with the steal. Lewis attacking. One more over to Phillips. Shot fake back out to Claybrook. Now Claybrook was looking for Lewis to backdoor cut there. She'll get it back in the post. One dribble goes up. Can't score over top Pennington.
Yeah, she faded away. She probably should have went up and under to the right side there.
Everett's going to try a step back three. Gets it.
It's her second 3 of the quarter. She now has 11 points for the Lady Bulldogs. Fouls on number 11, Laura Everidge. Hazard Lady Bulldogs, her first team 4th. Entering the games, number 45, Ella Hubbard, replacing number 10, Mariella Claybrook, and number 23, Paisley Robinson, replaces 00, Bella Lewis.
Kilburn over to Phillips, back to Kilburn. Hubbard posting up in the paint. She gets it, kicks it out. Phillips going to take the left wing 3, gets that one to go.
First 3-pointer of the game. As you look at the lineup, the Lady Jaguars have 3 8th graders, a sophomore, and a senior on the floor right now. Just a great future as the Lady Jaguar basketball continues to improve. Robinson takes another 3. She's short on that one.
Everidge now looking to push for the Bulldogs. On the left wing, bounces it in to Pennington. Pennington, that ball poked away by Ella Hubbard, and Phillips comes up with the rebound. Combs now looking to attack, gets in, kicks it out to Robinson. Robinson blows by, dumps down to Hubbard. Hubbard out to Kilburn, gets it back.
Go look to score, Ella.
Kilburn going to take the 3, no good. He's way off. Front Apple looking to push. And able to draw the foul on Robinson.
Be Paisley's first, team 3rd.
Front Apple at the line for 2. Unable to hit the first one, and it's going to be wholesale substitutions for Hazard as they begin to wave the white flag.
She makes those free throws.
Looks like we have Higgins,
Howard, Eddington, and number 50.
That's Ava Sparkman.
And number 2.
Haley Olinger. Robinson.
Makes her
3. Yep.
Her 4th 3-pointer of the game.
Paisley Robinson.
I want to say on 4 of 5.
4 or 5, you are correct.
Higgins over to Olinger. Gets it into Sparkman, back to Olinger, over to Higgins. She'll take a deep three just inside the volleyball line. Bounced off Sparkman's head and into the hands of Kilburn.
We also have number 5, Jaslyn Philpott.
Philpott will catch it. Hits Hubbard in the paint. And, yep, a little two-hand push in the back by Sparkman. So Hubbard will head to the line, shoot 2.
See if Hubbard can get her first varsity points here. She misses the first free throw. And Ella Hubbard makes that second free throw.
Howard dribbling down for the Bulldogs, picks her dribble up. Philpott over to Phillips. She's going to attack, puts the shot up, no good. Eddington dribbling down the floor, and time will expire as the Lady Jags defeat the Lady Bulldogs 65-44. Stay tuned here as we get our Robbie Grimes for Sheriff Player of the Game and hear from head coach Eddie Mahan. You're listening to Jalen and Mike Black on the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
Hey everyone, join Heaven's Hour with Elijah Jervis, Ethan Eversole, Jonathan Gibson, and J.J. Combs each Saturday at 9 a.m. on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and on Facebook and YouTube, where we break down the Word and bring it to life for you with Bible-based preaching and teaching for this generation. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Heaven's Hour each Saturday at 9, with an encore presentation at 9 p.m. on Sunday nights on 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London. Monticello Banking Company is a Kentucky-based financial institution with a rich history spanning well over a century. Established in 1895, we've been providing personal and business banking solutions to our customers, offering a wide range of services like checking and savings accounts, CDs, money market accounts, loans, credit cards, wealth management, and online banking solutions. Monticello Bank on 5th Street in London, serving our youth.
Gondolier Italian Restaurant of London is a proud supporter of North Laurel Athletics. Locally owned and operated, Doyle Jones and his family and staff use only the freshest ingredients with the largest menu selection around. Here are just a few of the things folks are saying about Gondolier. Fast, friendly service. Everything was delicious. While another satisfied customer says great service and staff. The food is amazing and has yet to disappoint. GondelierofLondon.com. North Laurel and Gondolier are a winning team.
Your local Burger King with locations in the London Shopping Center and at 1875 North Main in London proudly supports Laurel County's young athletes. Have it your way at BK.
Have it your way.
Hey everyone, Robbie Grimes here, candidate for Laurel County Sheriff. Our youth is very important to me. That's the reason I pledged to put a DARE officer back in our schools. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience, with 18 years at the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, rising through the ranks all the way to major. If you want a sheriff truly dedicated to seeing our kids succeed, vote for me, Robbie Grimes for Sheriff. Go to RobbieGrimes.com for more information. Thank you and God bless.
Center Target Firearms and Indoor Range at 607 Don's Drive behind London's Walmart has a great indoor firearms range and affordable prices for times, targets, and all kinds of firearms. Also ask us about teaching firearm safety and handling. Walk-ups are welcome or phone 606-260-8822. Open each day except Sunday. Come in now and check out our range and simulator. And always shoot Center Target.
For quality casework since 1975, look no further than Stidham Cabinet Incorporated at 471 Nursery Road in Corbin. If you want experience, expertise, and dedication, you've found it at Stidham Cabinet. Come create your dream design by visiting our 2,000 square foot showroom. or visit stidhamcabinet.com to see a list of all of our name brand products to choose from. That's Stidham Cabinet, 471 Nursery Road in Corbin. Phone number 606-528-3648 or 800-425-0899.
Your Laurel County Judge Executive David Westerfield wants you to know he is seeking another term this upcoming May 2026. In this position since 2011, Judge Westerfield seeks your support as our fine county of Laurel continues to grow and expand, and also heal and recover from the recent devastation left by last May's tornado. David has several years of experience in local government with a proven track record. Judge Westerfield has laid a solid foundation, and there's more to be done. That's why he's asking for your vote this upcoming May primary, paid for by David Westerfield. Souls Harbor is a full gospel church. Powerful preaching, inspirational music, and spirit-filled worship are present at all of our services. Souls Harbor Church offers many ministries to share the gospel of Jesus. We offer various activities and groups for all ages. Ministries abound for our youth. Our Wednesday family night services provide for Royal Rangers and missionettes. And we proudly support all of our area's young athletes at Souls Harbor. Go Lady Jags in your quest for a state title.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. We are joined now by our Robbie Grimes for Sheriff Player of the Game, Mariella Claybrook. Mo, you ended with 14 points.
Probably 14
I was
rebounds.
going to say plenty of rebounds, yeah.
Probably a double-double.
How does it feel, coming into this game and being able to bounce back after a tough loss on Thursday night?
It feels pretty good. Thursday night was a tough game, but, we needed it. We needed to know where we needed to be, and to have this game to kind of bounce back and build our confidence back up really helps.
Yeah, and speaking of confidence, I mentioned it during the game. A couple players that I thought played with more confidence tonight than they did on Thursday was Bella Lewis. Her and Paisley Robinson both just came out, lights on, like we're ready, and knocked down a couple of threes. Talk about how important, them and their shooting will be for you guys as a team.
The game of basketball is a team sport, so whoever's on the floor needs to be able to, have a little bit of confidence and take shots, because even if you do miss it, that gives opportunity for rebound and more possession. So I think Bella Lewis and Paisley Robinson both stepped up today. And with our bench, not everyone has to be on that night, but if one or two like today can step it up, then it'll really help us in games like today. So
absolutely.
Yeah, I think you all hit the nail on the head that Bella Lewis gave you all a lift early on. She had 2 threes in the first half and had another in the first quarter. But we talked about it at halftime. You all were up 18-10. Hazard went on an 11-0 run, and then Paisley Robinson comes off the bench and hits 2 big threes as an 8th grader. And you've been around for a long time, played when you were in middle school. What's kind of her mindset coming off the bench as an 8th grader? What are you telling her as a junior?
As a leader, I'm just telling her go in and give it your all. As an 8th grader, there's not very many. You're gonna make mistakes, and we expect it. So if you come in and give it your all for 2 to 3 minutes, we're gonna. It's in like she did today. She hit 2 threes. So that helps us in games. So I just tell them come in, do your best, and if you're gonna make mistakes, it's okay because that's expected.
That's good, and I know we talked to your parents Thursday night, and Jalen, former alumni, teammate of yours. I'm sure she came in and gave you a lot of tips about leadership, but I thought you did a really good job even on Thursday night. And and I know Coach Mahan's told you're going to get double teamed. There were times on Thursday night and even tonight you were getting triple teamed.
Yep.
And you're doing a great job of squaring up on that and looking cross court and kind of what's your thought process there when, we want the ball to go through you, but how are you handling that double team and triple team?
Yeah, so I'm kind of expecting it. We practice that almost every single day in practice, and so patience is really key when you get those double teams. Is you face up, you see where they're coming from, and you find the open person.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Mo, on a great game. This Hazard team, they're pretty talented. We were mentioning it. They were number 1 in their region. They're the favorite expected to come out of their region. And Front Apple, you've played against her a couple years, so you know the talent, that she has. And I thought overall, defensively, you guys handled them pretty well. So congratulations on being player of the game. We'll step aside real quick, and then we'll hear from head coach Eddie Mahan.
Hey everyone, Robbie Grimes here, candidate for Laurel County Sheriff. Our youth is very important to me. That's the reason I pledged to put a DARE officer back in our schools. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience, with 18 years at the Laurel County Sheriff's Office, rising through the ranks all the way to major. If you want a sheriff truly dedicated to seeing our kids succeed, vote for me, Robbie Grimes for Sheriff. Go to robbiegrimes.com for more information. Thank you and God bless.
Your local Burger King with locations in the London Shopping Center and at 1875 North Main in London proudly supports Laurel County's young athletes. Have it your way at BK.
Have it your way.
Souls Harbor is a full gospel church. Powerful preaching, inspirational music, and spirit-filled worship are present at all of our services. Souls Harbor Church offers many ministries to share the gospel of Jesus. We offer various activities and groups for all ages. Ministries abound for our youth. Our Wednesday family night services provide for Royal Rangers and Missionettes. And we proudly support all of our area's young athletes at Souls Harbor. Go Lady Jags in your quest for a state title.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. We're joined now by head coach Eddie Mahan after the 65-44 win over the Hazard Bulldogs. Coach, just start with your initial thoughts on your team's performance.
Jalen, you've been around me a long time. What do you think my initial thoughts are going to be?
Not very happy.
Not very happy.
Still making some of the same mistakes from Thursday night, turnovers, and not even because it was anything the defense was doing. Nope. It's unforced.
It is 100% unforced, and we've got to correct that part. Now, it's funny, when we decide we want to do it, we can do it. We can pass the ball, we can move, we can execute, we can do all those things. And defensively, Haley Combs, I think she had 8 or 9 steals. And she needed that to make up for some of the early turnovers.
Yep.
And I got on to her about it. And that's what I expect to do to a senior. I'm not going to be easy on them. Haley is going to have to step up for us this year. She's got to be one of our better players, and she's got to be impactful on both sides of the floor at all times. My expectations of her are high. She is capable of meeting those, and I'm going to keep on coming at her until she does that on a consistent basis. We know she can do it at times.
When she wants, yeah.
When she wants. I want to see it all the time.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to keep coming at her. She's too good of a kid, too good of a player, too special for us not to be utilizing, her unique gifts.
Yeah, you talked about steals, and I thought your all's defense was better at times. I felt like you all got you got your hands on a lot of balls, but I thought they kind of forced you all to. I mean, we were passing into the passing lanes, and they were getting hands on the ball early on. Got up 8. Hazard went on 11-0 run. Mm-hmm. And then Paisley Robinson, 8th grader, off the bench, hit 2 big shots in the first half. What are your thoughts on her performance tonight?
She's been playing well in JV. She's been playing well in practice, and she's earning more and more minutes. The problem that I'm going to have, and it's a good problem to have, but it's also a really hard problem for coaches, is I don't know who to go to at first. Yeah. Some days it's Paisley Kilburn off the bench, and she can give us a spark and ignite a great run. And obviously we haven't had very many games this year, but I've been seeing it for years, and she does it in practice. She does it all the time, at times.
At times, yeah.
At times. Paisley Robinson, at times here lately. Molly Morgan has been able to come in and give us really good defense at times. Ella Hubbard's given us some good minutes. She's probably not going to be that, electric spark or anything like that by any means, but she can come in and give some good minutes. But I also have a ton of kids who didn't even get in tonight who's been playing decently in JV games.
Mm-hmm. That's a good problem. Like you said, a lot of them it's inexperience. They've just got to play.
But here's also my other thing that I'm dealing with. I have inexperience even in our starters who are needing some of that time too. So you try to stick with them a little bit more. Yeah. But then you got all these other kids who can also ignite a spark too. So it is tough as a coach. That is what I don't get paid the big bucks, but that's the pressure of what we do.
Well, I think a lot of coaches would listen to you and say it'd be a good problem
It
to
would
have.
be,
Looking,
yes.
I mean, you had balanced scoring tonight. Mo 14, Bella Lewis played much better tonight. She had 12, Paisley Robinson 12, Phillips 8, Combs 7, Kilburn 7. So, like I said, it's a good problem to have, and it's youth. You'll just work through that inexperience, and there'll be a lot of lessons to be learned.
There's a lot of lessons to be learned, and it's going to take some ups and downs, and my blood pressure is going to be one of those things that's going to be up, and I'm going to have to just learn with it. Now, at the same time, I do really like what the potential of this team is.
I agree.
It's got to be consistent, though. I've never had an inconsistent team who achieves what they need to do. So you know how I am about consistency. It's a process to get there. And if we can get there, this is going to be another special North Laurel girls basketball team right here. But we've got to keep grinding to get there. And that might be the hardest thing to get to for us right now, is just that this is how we're going to show up. I don't think we had the same mentality even warm-ups today as what we did against Assumption the other day.
I thought your effort all around. I mean, we had Paisley had a foul because she just wanted to go after the ball so bad. And I was like, as a coach, that is something you're okay with.
Yes.
She picked up a foul because she just wanted it that bad, wanted, to get the steal. That was not what we were seeing Thursday night against Assumption. I feel like Thursday night you guys played timid. You played afraid at some points. But I just thought the effort overall was there. But there is one play I'm going to bring up, and it's probably going to make you mad all over again.
Thanks.
The 6 players on the court. Your all's teams last year struggled with that. I remember it being here, and you guys early on in the season had a technical for 6 players on the court. How do you kind of bring back, the standards of this team, the communication, how we do things, even the smallest things like that, the right way? Just what do you tell your team about that situation?
Well, I don't accept those type of things, but I am going to say this. That was an 8th grader who learned a valuable lesson today. And I'm glad she's going to learn it in a game that we end up winning by 21 points instead of a game that close game later on in the year. So while I am frustrated with that, and that's something that cannot happen, that kid was just wanting to get on the floor. She was just wanting to get on the floor, and she's an 8th grader. Now, if that is one of my sophomores, juniors, or seniors, I got a culture problem. And we still have some of that that's close. Like they barely want to go and touch the table. That's not how you do things.
Yeah.
You go over, you talk to the table, you sit on the X, you do what you're supposed to do. You lock up behind our timeouts. You know how I am.
Yeah.
Everything is supposed to be a certain way.
And as a player, I thought, gosh, this guy's he's
crazy.
just
Yeah,
wanting to pick at the smallest
crazy.
things. This is just so stupid. But looking back now, I'm like, doing the small things are what allowed us to be so good at the bigger things. When we locked down on the small things, it just became second nature. And so we weren't having to spend time working on them. You know what I mean? We were able to take up more time on the bigger things, and that's what made us successful. And even that's just a lesson in life. When you do the small things, the bigger things come easier.
Well, like in defense, I don't really see small things. They think it's a small thing to not get off and get in the gap. But if you're late, it's a foul. That puts you on the bench. There's so many things that's decided in a game by one foul. So I've never seen little things. We worked on block-to-block screens yesterday because we did it for about 20 minutes. We didn't execute one block-to-block screen against Assumption. Not one time. We had 3 plays that we didn't even get the block-to-block screen. We just ran right on through and then flashed to the high post and did nothing. So our offenses, I try to explain them, especially when you're playing a team like Assumption.
Yeah.
You would line them up, and I don't know if we'd beat many of them one-on-one. For us to be able to score against a team like that, you have to execute
everything,
every little detail. For you to be able to stop a team like that, you have to make sure it's team defense and that you are executing on defense, and there are no little things. When you get to that mentality to where that's instinctive on both sides, you're pretty good.
Yep.
The problem is we were probably more attentive to the defensive side of things against Assumption than initially we were today, because we thought this is an Assumption.
Yep.
And we were really talented last year and was probably able to have games like this, and a player like Brooke Nicholson still get 28 points and you win by 35 and everybody thinks you're really good. Yeah. The good thing about this team, and I am saying it is a good thing, they are not going to be able to win by a running clock in a game like this and not show up for 32 minutes.
Yep.
and that's going to train them eventually to where they can be ready for the big games and be ready to play 32 minutes.
Yep.
Play Wednesday in the WYMT Food City Mountain Classic against Leslie County.
You all know I love the Mountain Classic. I love it. I'm old school. I'm a 90s kid, more 80s kid, but I'll say 90s. Where the Mountain Classic is a special thing in the mountains, and I love the tournament. Obviously, it's been really loaded on the boys' side over the years.
Mm-hmm.
The memories are really there on that, but the tournament field's getting better and better all the time on the girls' side. They're making some changes.
Yeah. There wasn't always a girls' tournament.
There
It was just boys originally.
It's pretty young on the girls' side.
It is. Yeah.
I remember it's been my time here since they've started it, and I'm so glad they did. It's about as close to our region tournament as what we can see. Yeah. And now since the 13th region is so loaded, there's always so many good 13th region teams over there. Mm-hmm. Last year, see 13th region teams. Yep. During your tenure here, it was always 13th region teams. We talked on broadcasts against Assumption. We played Corbin over there, and then we make our flip. So that is a really, really, really good opportunity for us to go in, play in a tournament format, have to have a tournament mentality, and it's the second week of the season. So while you won, we got 2 banners over there for WYMT Mountain Classic. I would love to add another third. One was just last year. I would like to add a third right now, but really the big thing is being able to be in that situation and give them that experience. We got a lot to learn. We're very young. None of outside of Mariella and Haley, none of them really had the experience last year in that tournament or the year before. So this is going to be a new experience for a lot of those kids.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So this will be your last home game for the 2025 school year.
Welcome.
And so we'll be back on the air, JBN, in Florida after Christmas when you all are traveling to play in the Dr. Phillips High School tournament. I'm not sure what they call it.
Florida Top Prospects Classic. You all seen that 2 years ago. Yep. Very loaded
Great
field.
tournament. We enjoyed that. We got some good memories
Speaking
of that.
After this, can you show me the bracket? I want to know what teams are.
They have not sent the bracket yet, so we do not know. As soon as I get that, that's going to be posted everywhere.
Yeah.
I'll send that to you specifically. You would like a team from Miami, wouldn't you?
Yeah, there's this one little team. I don't know. I just got a few words still I'd like to get out to them.
But JBN will be traveling with the team, so we'll be on the air after Christmas as they play in the down in Orlando. So be looking for that. But until then, that's it for JBN.
Yep.
And I don't think the boys have a home game either.
No, but I will be traveling to the King of the Bluegrass tournament that's coming up in Louisville.
December 18th.
Yeah, big thanks to Coach Valentine. Got me a room up there, so I'll be finishing my last final and then hitting the road up north and try to do my best. I don't know who'll be joining me. It's kind of up in the air right now. Maybe you.
I think we put Ethan down for sure. I'm going to be there on the 18th, but I've got some officiating duties on the 19th. So,
okay, so
we'll see. It'll be me or Ethan. Me or Big E. We'll be around.
Either way, there'll be a rose joined by a thorn.
Oh.
So everyone make sure to put that down in your calendars and get excited and ready to tune in for that. But otherwise, great win picked up by both your Jaguars teams today against the David School and then Hazard. And thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.
What's up, North Laurel Nation? I'm Athletic Director Ethan Eversole. I'm joined by Principal Jamie Davis, and we would like to welcome you to the Jaguar Broadcasting Network right here on your home of all things North Laurel Athletics, 98.5 WJTE, The Light of London, and North Laurel Nation on Facebook and YouTube.
We are so excited about the growth of the Jaguar Broadcasting Network over the past year, and we want to continue our efforts to make the Jaguar Broadcasting Network the best student-involved broadcasting network across the state of Kentucky, to the point that we've even included a class for next year. So hopefully this time next year, we'll have even more student involvement. So we're very excited about that. We are also so proud to be able to bring you all of the athletic action throughout the year through the Jaguar Broadcasting Network.
We have so many great opportunities for you to catch our student athletes in action. You can tune into various sporting events right here on North Laurel Nation and 98.5 through the Jaguar Broadcasting Network. You can also catch our monthly show showcasing all of our coaches and athletes here at North Laurel called the Jaguar Den. That's on the first Monday of every month, live from the Palace.
We want to thank you so much for joining our broadcast today, and continue to join us for action throughout the school year and supporting our athletes throughout the year through the Jaguar Broadcasting Network, the official home of North Laurel Athletics.
Go Jag.